Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me. We're back here with another banger. How many times have you seen that intro? Be honest. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tesa, or Tesa.1 on Instagram. Make sure you're following me on Instagram because that's where everything gets lit and poppin'. So today is the commencement of a very exciting series that has been very highly requested. Bear with me if I say very or really or totally or literally or definitely a lot in this video because this is how I'm feeling. As you know by the title, today we're gonna be talking about how I found and how you can find your niche in the YouTube community. So just make sure you stay tuned because we have a lot in store. So let's start off by discussing what is a niche. So a niche is a specialized section in a population. So for example, it's basically getting more specific once you're inside a population of things. If you take it back to like science class, we talk about niches like in the food chain and stuff. It's basically the same thing. What it is let's say you are a left-handed artist and you do YouTube videos about being a left-handed artist. Your population is artists and artistry of whatever craft that you do. However, you specifying on the fact that you are a left-handed artist is your niche. So you are going to be using this as a constant throughout all your content so that you can continue to tap into the same audience along with tapping into a new audience that could be getting tapped into with the YouTube algorithm. Why this is important? So the reason this is important is because, again, like I just mentioned, you're able to both continuously create content that it has a target audience, but you're also tapping into possibly getting new potential subscribers, new potential viewers, new potential fans, supporters that are finding you for the first time. For example, if I'm a left-handed artist and I talk about how I play the guitar, not only can I or will I create that one video of how to play the guitar, but I'll be able to say another one that's like how I'm able to play the national anthem as a left-handed artist and the how-to for that. So you're going more specific into whatever your niche is. The other thing is that niches allow anyone to prosper. You can never have too many how-to tutorials on how to do something because everybody learns differently. It all works differently for everybody. So keep that in mind to go beyond just doing videos and specifying it on a target audience because this is what's gonna make that consistency possible. Finding your niche is very important. However, it is not everything. You could be a successful YouTuber without a niche. The reason I say that is because you don't automatically get right into it knowing your niche. You could, which is great if you probably already are aware of certain things and you're going in not blinded, which is a different population of people. In this video, I'm tapping into any of you guys who really don't have any idea where to start. This is something that you guys should think about just because this is what I would have wished I could have thought about before when I first started, and it wouldn't have created as much of like a feeling of, oof, what am I doing wrong? Because there could be nothing wrong with your content. It's just that, again, this target audience is a keyword that we're going to be using a lot today and throughout the series. It will likely be carved out for you. So for example, if you already have an audience and you just can't grow it, or you have just not been getting those views, or you just have been stuck on a certain subscriber count, it's probably because you haven't been paying attention to what your audience is carving out for you. What that means is go ahead and go into your analytics, look into what they mean and see what it's telling you your niche should be. You don't always know your niche right off the bat, but your analytics, regardless of whether you even know what a niche is going to carve it out for you. So for example, this means that let's say you do a bunch of different videos. You did a graduation video, you did a get ready with me video, you did a singing video, a vlog when you went on vacation, a couple video with your boyfriend, you know, you did all these videos. Now which one is the most popular? Which one are people liking? And not only which one has the most views, but what is getting more conversation? What is getting people interested? What is making people ask or do that extra step that normally doesn't happen? That's what you need to pay attention to when you're trying to find your niche when you've already been making content. So now that we understand why it's important to have a niche and why people talk about it, I mention it so much in the YouTube community, let's talk about how you can find yours. So a way that you can find your niche, even if you have maybe not even thought about taking YouTube seriously, being a consistent vlogger, you can think about these things and see if it applies to you. I always encourage anyone to create a YouTube and start YouTubing, because it's like that constant background where if all else fails, this is going to consistently be growing as long as you are consistently growing. Tips to find your niche. So think about hobbies or things that you like to do that you can monetize. Meaning anytime anyone has ever told you that, you know, something around this subject, so whether it be you performing something, you doing something for them, you fixing something, anything. If someone has told you like, oh, do you do this for a living? Like, if anyone has ever told you that for any craft, think about those and think about what it is. If you have a gift of being able to explain things to people well, being extra, wanting to be kind of like very, how do we say, elementary, but when I say that, you have to think about it in the definition form. So if you're an elementary person, meaning like you are meticulous and you like being in control of like every step of the thing and having that achievement at the end of it, this stuff is for you. So again, think about your hobbies. If you make wigs, install wigs. If you can do nails, if you can do promotions, if you can do motivational speaking, even tips, financial tips. If you're a very financially savvy person, if you are really good at hair care, if you're really good at skin care, it could be literally anything. Select one, go in, go hard. Detail, pretend, put yourself in the perspective of a viewer. That is what YouTube came from. What do we most use YouTube for? Find out shit we don't know. So that being said, think about that in whatever it is that you do and you're good at. Studying, maybe if you're a student, if you have an OnlyFans and you're really good at getting clientele, you can even talk about that. Like, you can literally talk about anything, and that's the point. Another thing that may help you out in discovering what you want to do or hone in on your YouTube channel is remembering that YouTube is a business tool. You're going to be gaining an audience when you do YouTube. Think about what you might want to do in the future, even if it doesn't involve YouTube, that having an audience will help you with. For a job where you get commission and you need clients, YouTube could be something like that, because you can now gain this whole clientele off of this platform that nobody else is tapping into. So think about that. If you have a business, let's say you are creating an app soon, or you're in the midst of creating an app and you're barely at the beginning, start making that YouTube channel so that when you do launch the app, you have this audience to download it and support you. And even if it's not good, they'll still support you because they've seen that you've taught them something, you've showed them that process. Everything that we do could be a video, so why not just record it? It's just about taking that extra step, you know, and then that would then improve and open up this whole audience for later on in life whenever you want to do anything regarding that business. Lastly is, again, one more thing that I just want to repeat one more time, is pay attention to your audience, pay attention to those analytics. It's not to mean that you can't do what you want on your channel. You definitely can. However, this is, at the end of the day, can be a career, and this can turn into a monetized stream of income. So you want to treat it just like you treat a business, just like you treat a class, just like that. Put in the work every day. Every day. Doing these tips is not gonna make you a hit overnight. Doing these things every day is. So yeah, like I said, once you find that audience, once you're paying attention to those analytics, start engaging with your audience, directly ask them questions. When you're a growing channel, like let's say you're just starting and you're just now starting to think about this whole niche and you just heard about this, regardless of everything that I say, the most genuine and the most effective interactions that you can do to start growing your channel today is to genuinely tap into your audience. Genuinely ask or start talking to those people who are asking about your content. This is a community, and communities thrive off of one another, supporting each other as well as giving each other tips and sticking together. For example, collaborations happen later when we really see them for bigger channels, once both channels are extremely big, because collaborations are only meant to tap into each other's audiences. If you guys have no audience, there's no reason to collaborate. That's what you need to be focused on before all the extra fun stuff of collaborating and spending a whole lot of money on something for one video, thinking that that's what's gonna do it for you, when really it's like none of that. It's more of like, you need to do the work first, then the other stuff will come, if that makes sense. Don't get discouraged if you've been trying to do a certain niche and it hasn't been working well, like you're not getting analytical change and you're not getting boosted and you're not getting like a growth happening. That means that is just not gonna work. There's no easy like how to as far as YouTube unless you're gonna be copying or following someone. Those things have a cap to it. You don't want to copy someone all the way and then you're gonna constantly be on that level and people are not gonna like you. You're probably gonna drop because you're copying someone and they're gonna realize this because you are no longer gonna be able to create genuine content. Following a trend and working together to boost something once you already know what is gonna happen, you can figure this out based off your analytics. That's when you start doing things like that and start tapping into those tips and tricks that YouTubers do. Because if you've been trying to figure out why you haven't grown, why you haven't been exposed to an audience, why YouTube algorithm isn't working for you, start with that. Think about your niche. Think about what is your channel about. What are people going to be gaining from watching your videos? And that's what you need to learn how to grow. So that's it for this episode, you guys. This is a very quick rundown. Like I said, something to just think about before you even start. And that is a key component that I wanted to get out the way now so y'all can have questions for me now later following the rest of the series. Episode 2 coming soon. So make sure you subscribe right here. Click on the icon. That's what you do. You just gotta click on that little icon and you'll be automatically subscribed so you don't have to miss out on any other videos because now you've listened to step number 1. So what you're not gonna do is not subscribe and miss the second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, who knows how many I make. But what we are gonna do is follow me and subscribe to me and follow me on Instagram and be friends because that's what we're here to do. So yeah, you guys keep growing, keep sharing, keep reposting, keep tagging me, keep asking me questions, keep doing all that, keep commenting below. Let's do it all. Let's support each other. Let's grow together. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Also, we should do a Spanish version, huh? Maybe. All right, I'll see you guys next time. I'm joining to BLM and Baptist Church in Minneapolis today. Bye.
Until you turned me around.